go. Just wait for y'all to come back in again. Let's try this again. I don't know what it is, how my stream just gets killed. How they ping in my system. Whatever's going on. Whatever it is, it can't be normal. All this technology and stuff, man. Why is technology so bad? But it's supposed to be so good. And you see people always destroying TVs, people kicking holes in their television, throwing their phone down. If I didn't pay so much money for my phone, I'd probably throw it down. And then again, I paid all this money, I'm still going to end up throwing it down. Once I get a new one, I probably will slam it. From all the frustrations, and that's what they want you to do, but hey, at least you vent yourself. I'll probably throw it down. It's not like I never broke a phone or something before. But the difference between me and a lot of people is I never had any fortune. Sorry. Never had fortune at all when it comes to electronics. Never did. I never have. So it's not only expected. That's why it's easier for me, because I always expect something to go wrong with it. Electronics. Just crap. And then I find this, I get this article and say, why am I getting this article? Just let me know about the problems with your phones. How actually when they're doing an update on your phone, they're not really doing an update. They're dumbing your phone down. Well, why did I have to find that out? And why did it have to come true when I was feeling that anyway? I felt that energy anyway. I said, you know what, every time I update my phone, it seems like it gets slower or something happens to it. And then now I get that confirmation that that the companies do that. So the time a couple of years comes up, so if your phone is on any kind of payment, because sometimes you just want to pay because I don't want to come out my pocket with that much cash. I just don't want to. So I'll put it on insurance because I make payments, and that way it's on insurance at the same time. One little payment, $15 a month or whatever it might be. And in time that's up, maybe 6 more months after that, then your phone dies. Phone's no good. But that's a good story too, though. Is your phone, is it more apt to last if you had insurance and making payments on it? Do you get more updates, the same amount of updates, or do you not get updates? That's something to look at. Never thought about it like that. Versus a cash phone. Because I know cash phones are cheaper, right? When you pay, like if you go get an iPhone and you get a plan or something, then your plan is cheaper. Or not necessarily your plan, but your phone is cheap. It's closer to half price, right? So that's something to look at. All right. Well, we'll see what it is. I hope we see what it is. That's all I can say. Is we're gonna see. It's not. I know. I got a message in my feed because we were just talking about Raleigh, like just the day before. Maybe yesterday and the day before we was just talking about him, and I saw something going through my feed that says that he's complaining and talking about retiring or whatever. I'm like, where's this come from? I don't know. These fighters, man. They're young kids. It's like these young kids don't want to fight, man. You guys got to fight. You in there. You showing how bad you are, I'm a bad man. Then you quitting. I seen a picture of Nori today. Nori Ali Walsh. I seen a picture of him today with his hands up in victory because he just had that win. And as you know, that's Muhammad Ali's grandson. And so they did more like a side by side. They did like a split view. They had Ali with his hands up, And then they were advertising his grandson with his hands up, and I'm like, well, kind of it's not really the same. They may be kin to each other, but it's not the same. And I'm not even hating, but I can do my early forecast. Even if this guy goes far somewhere, he's not gonna be considered as like one of the greatest. I'm sorry, this ain't gonna happen. If he did, I'm gonna be shocked. We always said he's the greatest, just like his grandfather was. But I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident that my prediction will stand to be true. That he's not gonna be like all that. And what's the topic? Wow. Let's start. Who's real in boxing? Wow. Okay, so. And I'm not I ain't throwing him under the bus or nothing like that, but and I'm not saying he's not real in boxing. I'm not saying that. He's just not going to be as glorified of a champ as his granddad. Because guess what? Nobody is. So my prediction was too safe. That was an extra safe prediction, right? They trying to get somebody big. They trying to get somebody big like Manny or something like that. So it will erase the whole, the whole thing about the whole history of Muhammad Ali. That's what it would seem like to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Oh no, that's a conspiracy. I know people are gonna lose their mind and think everything that I do, everything I say is a conspiracy. No, this is grown folks chat. I'm asking questions. So am I reaching? Is it zero possibility? That's what I want to know. Is it a zero possibility? Is it a possibility, or is it just zero? That's what I want to know. Is it zero, or is some type of a possibility? That's all. That they boost all these fighters up. But these fighters are failing, man. Just like I said, with even with the Tyson, like Tyson Fury, man, it's a big failure, man. I think he's not gonna fight Deontay Wilder, man. He's gonna relinquish that belt or something. He's not gonna fight him. It's something about him. It's something about a lot of fighters when it comes to Deontay Wilder. It's something about these fighters that he makes them freeze. He just makes them like forget their boxing skill. I mean, yeah, Tyson Fury beat him, but I don't know. He looking suspect. And I've said this probably. I don't know. It's like I'm like a recording of myself, because I just go over it again and again. Like, hey, what's happening with you, man? You're not doing boxing type things. You're not, for some reason, you don't want to. You're just not. And it's like I'm not getting it, because you're not doing like boxing things. You're sitting there gaining weight, and then why do I go and see on some channel? Why do I go and see on some channel that some guy is fighting? I don't know if he's sparring, but there's a guy walking around the ring with him, and he's punching. He has like like he had lost weight or something maybe, and he has the belly of a person that weighed like maybe 500 pounds or something like that. And I'm looking at the internet, and this guy's he's uppercutting it. You know what I mean? He's uppercutting the fat. Derek Bailey here. Yeah, man, I crashed again. I came on and crashed and came back. Yeah. Yeah, but why am I watching that? Why am I watching this guy uppercutting somebody's fat? And it reminded me of Tyson Fury. I'm cracking up. This shit had me dying. I was like, wow. I said, they do anything for entertainment. There's just a bunch of fools around here, man. But salute to Derek Bailey. Yeah, there's just fools, man. But it's good that we have them, because that shit was funny. I'm sorry. That shit was entertaining to me. It was just funny. I'm sorry. It just was. It was crazy. Watch somebody uppercutting somebody's fat like that. He was uppercutting that fat. I mean, he's hitting him with some good shots. It would appear he was hitting him with some pretty good shots. And the dude it wasn't even blinking. I mean, if somebody, you don't got to get hit real hard for it to be a good shot. You don't necessarily have to be like, it don't have, every punch you get hit with it don't have to be devastating. If somebody's uppercutting you in your stomach like that, I mean, you feel it. If a little kid hits you in the stomach too many times, you're going to feel it. Because it's only so many times you're going to be able to hold that breath, like, try to tighten up. Because one slip up and he catch you in the diaphragm, it's over with. Hit you in the diaphragm, you're going to fold up. And he just a little baby. You know how you always play with babies, like, oh, you catch me in the chin. And some babies is heavy-handed. You don't even be thinking about it. Because babies don't throw like the fist straight like this. The knuckles be up sometime when they catch you. The wrist be bent back, but they got the little flexible wrist and it don't really hurt them. But they crack you, you know, they catch you and like it ain't gonna knock you out, but they catch you like in a certain part of your chin. You be like, oh, that's enough. You know what I mean? You tell them, hey man, that's enough, man. And little, you know what I mean? Little Kelly Robinson done caught you. Yeah. But it always happens though. You be playing around with kids. Kids always end up catching you. They don't catch girls because girls don't play like that. Moms and girls, ladies, they don't really play. They play like, you know, grab your nose and stuff like that. They play like the grab game, you know, but guys always want to check the little homie. They check the little homie. Let me see how much power you got. Yeah, okay. Keep checking to see how much power he got. You're going to check him one time and you get caught. Yeah, that's all. You're going to get caught checking him. Let me check his power up, man. You ain't got nothing. All right, he ain't got nothing, but let him catch you. Yeah. We're going to see. Let him catch you. We'll see he going to catch you. You get cracked, and then you're going to be like, oh, try to play it all. It was a good one. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, it's a good one, all right. It was a good one, all right. He caught your ass. That's what it is, caught you. And why am I saying this? And why do I know? Because I learned that shit from experience, too. And that's what I like to do. I like to, I'm a real dude, man. So, I put myself in the same situations that other people put themselves in. With the kids and stuff. And you laughing and got your mouth open. Oh, yeah, man. Look at little man. Yeah. You got your mouth open. You talking. And little man still cracking you. Because the thing about a baby hit you, a toddler or something like that. A little kid hit you. They don't know when you taking a break talking to your girl. They don't know, you know, to stop swinging. You know, oh, that was a good one. While you holding their hands and you let go, they swing again while you in mid sentence. And now you got a throbbing lip. Oh, that's good, little man. That's good. He gonna be good. He gonna be strong. Yeah, he already strong. He already strong. Got that baby strength. Baby strength and grown man strength those are the two strongest times you're gonna be in your entire life. You never heard that, huh? Nobody told you that. Baby strength and grown man strength. See, because baby strength is stronger than kid strength. Like babies is strong because babies have they ain't nothing wrong with their nerves yet or nothing like that. They got like super grip. I took my baby and my baby was hanging on a rope at, I'm going to say 7 months. Just hanging on like a rope. I hung up a rope. Of course, I had my hands underneath my baby, but the baby was hanging on the rope and was locked in. I said, shit, some kids and grown people can't hang on to a rope, especially not that thin of a rope. That's that baby strength. So you got baby strength, then you got grown man strength, and then in between you got the, different strength. You can argue with me, but that's what I observe that shit. I digest stuff. I keep stuff in. I'm like, okay, that's what this is. Because you only live one. You live one that you remember. You don't remember any life. If you was here before, you don't remember it. Or even if you got a deja vu or a little flashback, you don't get very much of it. So you figure you live once, and so you have to learn everything and on the fly. Like, okay, I gotta learn this. Okay, that's what that is. You gotta learn. You gotta learn all the way up and out. Cause just like I was saying before the show got cut off, I said, shit, you gotta live like 400 years before you realize the bullshit that you gotta go through that your life is designed. It's not designed. You don't think it's designed, but it is. Even if you act like you do what you want to, I do what I want to, home. I do this. I do. No, you don't. You don't do what you want to. Or if you do what you want to, you don't never want to do shit to cross the line. So the people that say they do what they want to, believe me, in their mind they do what they want to, but what's included in what they want to do never crosses the line. And things that I want to do always cross the line. Yeah. Oh, Derek's in here crying. Yeah, Derek said, yeah, I saw a video like that yesterday with a little girl hanging on a pole. Yeah, little kid, that little kid strength and grown man strength those are the same thing. But sometimes little kid strength is even stronger because you don't know how the hell they did it. How you do it? Just a little strong little. Because the reason they're strong is because all they've been doing is, for the most part. But I'm not gonna say some people are not breastfed, but they've been living off mom's milk and stuff, and that stays in their system for a long time. I mean, the strength from that, stays in their system for a long time before they start eating all kinds of junk food and all that shit. Before their diet gets all messed up, they got that little baby. They got baby strength. And then grown man strength. The reason you get grown man strength is because you stop eating peanut butter and jelly and stuff like that, and you stop eating all the BS foods from school. You out of school, and so you're gonna eat mom's cooking, or you're gonna visit your mother a lot. When I say moms, I'm saying mom like like your wife or girlfriend, but no. You're gonna be eating over mom's house probably more. I don't know. When you get grown, you end up eating over your mom's house more than anything, because your girl can't cook. Oh, it's like damn, she can't cook, so you're gonna end up eating over your mother's house. Here we go. Yeah. And I'm not trying to answer that. You guys already know. It's like people forget. I'll be right back. I gotta go turn this thing off. Because it's like people in the family already know what I'm doing, but they still act like they don't know. Yeah. I had to make sure I seen my equalizer going up. Somebody told me they couldn't hear me the other day, but yeah, you can hear me. We're gonna get to it, brother. I appreciate your like on my project, man. That picture it's actually behind me, man. That picture is almost, I would say, like 2% justice at that for the project itself. You have to see it online or whatever. I don't know. Can you see me? See? Let me see. I'm trying to see. That's right there. No, it's on the opposite side. Okay. Yeah, if I move, yeah, you can see her back there. Yeah, you can see it back there, but yeah, that's like, I need to get like about 550 for that. My latest project. I got other stuff too, but I got my helmet. Shoot. Yeah, my channel was so slow, man. That was part of my giveaway stuff, but I'm probably gonna sell it now. I got the Redskin helmet. My friend has a fake one. I got a real one. He has a fake. Mine's is Brad Johnson, um, autograph and all that. But my friend has a fake one. We use that when we go to different powwows and events and whatever. He puts up his TP and he puts it on top of his TP and stuff. Yeah, of course. Man, we can't stop the racism. We can't stop the the labeling and stuff like that. But then we label our own self just so we can mess. Sometimes we just want to mess around, and so we label our own self. And I see y'all sir up in here, man. We ain't seen y'all sir in forever. Yeah, y'all sir. Yeah, salute to y'all sir. I was gonna say, yeah. So I watched these videos, and I told you guys about this before. So just listen. So listen to this one. So this one's even. This is worse than the first one. And see, I'm gonna give you some information. So I'm gonna tell you part of the story. Part of the story is the story's truthful, but then I'm gonna give you my opinion about it a little bit. So a lady's cooking some fish. I don't know if you've seen this in the oven. She's baking some fish, and it looks like it's bacon. It looked like it's partially cooked, and it's cut in half, and it's actually in her oven jumping. Now I showed you guys one. I told you about the one where the fish had no head, no nothing. Scales was taken off of it, and it was on the cutting board jumping. But this one was almost cooked. It was almost done, and it was cooking. It was jumping up and down. And I'm not 100% sure. Now this comes to, I don't want to really say it's speculation, but here comes my take on it. My take on it is all this genetically modified stuff. Like this is genetic engineering on the fish. But see, I kind of got tongue twisted because I was going to say genetically modified organism. But in the case of a fish, it's not really an organ. It's not an organism. And for me, I'm thinking that has something to do with it. That these fish are growing too fast. The nervous system is, maybe the nervous system is just too much. Maybe too many nerves in the fish or something like that. But a half-cooked fish shouldn't still be moving. I'm sorry, it's half cooked. It has no head, or the head split open. There's nothing to control the muscles, the muscle action. That means nerves can, maybe that it has so much energy in it. And I'm thinking it has to be something with those. It must have been a GMO fish. It has to be, man. Ugh, that's gross, dude. Are you serious? Your meal is jumping and shit and it's half cooked? Okay, let me ask you this question. If you knew you was about to eat some fish, you seen baked fish, you about to eat some fish that was baked. And 5 minutes before it was served, you seen the light on in the oven, and there's an older oven with the window, right? With the glass. And you seen the fish in there jumping. How comfortable would you be eating that fish when you looked in there and you seen it jumping around? How comfortable would you be with eating it? And you love you some fish. How comfortable? Because that's different than sushi. So sushi's raw fish and it don't jump around. So now you got a fish that's jumping around and you're about to eat it 4 minutes later. No. You guys tell me something. Oh man. I just got that sent to me. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it up in here. If I can find it, I'll put it up in here. But the question is, how many of y'all would actually feel comfortable of eating that fish? Let me see if I can get a link on it. All I said, That was in Australia too. So all I said was myself. I went crazy. I was like, you know what? That is. I guess it was a Facebook post. I don't know how you guys can find it, but I'm gonna try to put it up in here so maybe you can see it. But that's crazy, man. If you're a meat eater, a fish eater, and all that, and you've seen that, I just want to know how comfortable you would be to eat, knowing that was going on your plate in a few minutes. That's going on your plate. You imagine you're about to eat some fish. In 4 minutes, it was already almost done. It's got like a few more minutes for it to be done in the oven. And you check it out. That's it. I think that's it. So you can check that out. And you're looking in the oven. You're like, okay, I see Jay Brown up in here. He said, Jay Brown, what's up, brother? Yeah. Oh no, we got just talk about the it's kind of a hidden subject, brother. I'm gonna talk about EJ a little bit versus some of these other fighters, because I'm starting to hear about these fighters. It's coming up that these fighters are, like with the Raleigh and stuff like that. I get these news feeds coming through talking about Raleigh, talking about retiring and all this, and I'm tired of all the fakery, like the Lopez's and nobody fighting. Haney should be having, like, only one getting fights is Tank. Oh yeah. I know that Jay Brown said, he said I don't eat meat or fish, so it doesn't make no difference to me. Yeah, I don't eat no meat either, brother. And now I see another good reason why I shouldn't be eating no damn meat. That shit, that organism, still you can't kill it. You done cooked it as good as you gonna cook it. It's jumping around in your stomach. Man, F that. Hey, one of y'all let me know, did it come up? Was y'all able to pull it up? Let me see. Let's see if it comes up. Oh yeah, it pops up. It goes to Facebook. I think you have to. No, you don't even have to log on. If you don't have Facebook, it just comes up. Like, really? Okay, so look. If you can see in there, that damn thing is done. It's done. That fish is done, man. The meat is white on the fish. I thought it was half cooked. That food is done. Yeah, that fish is done, man. Yeah, you can see the steam coming off of it. It's done. Man, F that. If I ask y'all, how would you feel? And it just don't, I guess this excludes Jay Brown. He say don't eat meat, but just think about it. Hey, hit my thumbs up, Jay Brown. What you doing, brother? No. Yeah, but it don't include him. He don't eat meat. I don't think Derek Bailey eat meat either. But I'm just saying, if you was a meat eater, just think about it. Derek Bailey said, "Yeah, I saw a video like that yesterday with a little girl hanging. Okay, that's up there. Salute to Eagle. Salute to Derek Bailey. Salute to y'all, sir. That's come from Derek Bailey." And Derek Bailey said, "What?" He said, "I wouldn't." And then Jay Brown in here finally. Jay Brown said, "Salute to Eagles." Well, he said, "What you topics y'all cooking on today?" Yeah, we're gonna talk about EJ a little bit, but we're gonna talk about these fake ass fighters and all these fake retirements and fake injuries and stuff, because you got a lot of these boxers. I forget the brother. He said, I just read that, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It slips my mind. I had a lot on my plate, man. Yeah, but his brother just said that he faked a hand injury just recently. He was. Oh yeah, I faked a hand injury once. What? Yeah, but Joe, J to the B. Jay Beasy said, Derek Bailey, salute fam. Jay Brown also, y'all sir Hussein, salute fam. And then y'all sir Hussein right back at Jay Brown. Yeah, with the salute. Yeah, and I threw that up in the chat. And then Derek Bailey, salute at Jay Brown. Joseph Brown, he said, I don't eat fish or meat, so it doesn't make no difference to me. And then y'all sir Hussein said, sounds proper. Fresh literally bouncing about a few minutes before it's on the plate. Sounds good. I don't know, man. Y'all, so you ain't gonna have nobody agreeing with me. You're not gonna have nobody agreeing with you on that shit, man. He talking about it sounds good. Hey, I thought about that too, bro. Don't think I didn't think. Well, that's fresh. People talking about fresh. Now that's fresh. If your food is cooked and still jumping, I could. No, I know for a fact I couldn't mess with nothing like that. Jay Brown said Raleigh in boxing as a whole is a big disappointment. He said where the Warriors at, they're supposed to be a warrior sport. You got that right, brother. Derek said that's a horrible movie. You got that right. Yeah, Yasser Hussein, he's giving Jay Brown the 100 on that. Jay Brown said no meat. Derek Bay said no meat. We got 3 people in here don't mess with that meat. I know people always talking about the barbecues. That's all past tense for me. Well, my ancestors didn't eat meat. On one side, the other side they might have ate meat. I think on my dad's side they ate meat, but on my mom's side they wasn't really no meat eaters. But then again, none of us was really meat eaters. All that stuff had to be introduced, man. We had to just figure out, watching animals eat meat or something. We wasn't no meat eaters. Hell yeah, there you go, Jay Brown. Jay Brown said, y'all sir like those fish and chips? Okay, so that's okay. Okay, so let's take it a little bit further because y'all sir don't have no problem with it, Jay Brown. So let's take it a little bit further. So since you don't have a problem with that, so one of your chips, your potatoes, so if your potatoes is moving around, you good with that too? If your potatoes was jumping with the fish? Shit, if they gonna have potatoes and fish that jump like that shit, all you gotta do is put the seasoning in one spot, right? You put the seasoning in one spot, and it's gonna jump into the seasons, right? The fries and the fish is gonna mix together, all that jumping up and down. I couldn't mess with it, brother. I'm sorry. That's just where we at right now. Look at y'all sir don't care. He talking to Jay Brown, but read what he wrote, Derek. Some of my people that come in here is insane. Y'all crazy with some man. I'm good. I'm good on that, man. Y'all making my stomach roll. My stomach is not as strong as it used to be when I was a youngster, man. Certain stuff I see, I don't know why I'm getting sensitive to certain stuff though. And I'm not gonna bring up everything because y'all be like, "Oh, Eagle, that ain't right." I don't know, man. Some people's appearance does that to me. Like certain people, their appearance do that to me. It's like, and I'm not gonna say who, what gen. I'm just saying some people just get me like this. I'm like, oh man, damn. I'm thinking you couldn't do nothing about your look. And I'm not saying you got to spread on all that makeup and shit. Okay, Streamlabs throwing hands. Yeah. Jay Brown says sushi ain't moving like it's shaking my head. Yeah. Did everybody check? Hey, put up a one if y'all checked out that little video I put up there for y'all. That link. If y'all hit that link, y'all put up a one. I want to know who's seen it. Did y'all see the steam coming off of it? Damn. But anyway, put me a one up there. But yeah, Earl Spence, his words, I got paraphrased, but his words is that, he wouldn't seen 3 different experts and stuff about his eye and stuff. And he's saying that, regardless, I'll take the winner. I'm not going nowhere. I'll take the winner. Manny Pacquiao, Ugas, I'll take the winner. But listen to the statement. I'll take the winner. So what is he really saying? He's saying he's still focusing on straps. If you're missing that because you're just listening to stuff real quick and you're like a parrot or a freaking repeater, you know what I mean? And you just want to repeat what somebody say, without even really thinking. He said, I want the winner. Why would he want the winner? Because the winner's going to hold the strap. So he wanted Manny. But then again, I don't really need you, Manny. I don't need you, Manny, if you lose. And I agree with him. It's cool to fight Manny, but if Manny didn't fight, now you couldn't fight. So he's fighting Ugas. If Ugas win, then shit, I don't need Manny no more. Let somebody else have Manny. I need Ugas now. I need that Ugas smoke. Because I'm still more interested in straps. Our thing fell through, man, I don't care. If I get you, if you win, I want you. But if you lose, then I don't need you. Y'all sir say, I ain't watching an eagle. He said, I like my fish too much to put myself off that life. Come on, y'all sir, go on and check it out. He said ignorance is bliss. Nah, man, you gotta hit that link, man. Jay Brown hit it, Derek hit it. That shit, tell me that, hey, y'all tell me that shit ain't totally disgusting. The fish was done. Y'all sir don't want to see it. He can't take it, y'all. Y'all sir don't want to see it, y'all. He can't take it. Can't take it, man. Come on now, y'all sir. You got to take it, man. Hit that link. He said ignorant is bliss. He don't want to see that fish jumping like that. Because that fish is clean cut in half. No guts. So you can't blame it on guts. Well, you don't pull the nerves out of a fish. I guess a lot of the nerves go through you leave the backbone in, right? So that would be considered the main nerve, right? Okay, that would be considered like the cord, the spinal cord. And so a lot of nerves run off that. I can understand that, but not when the shit is already cooked, brother. It's cooked up. That shit is cooked. It's done. It's a wrap. No. No. You share your fish with Jay Brown because he just got off of meat. He had been eating meat for a while. He just got off of meat. So he can still revert back. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I do smoke every once in a while. I do smoke or cook some salmon out there. I don't think messing with it is a sin for real. I haven't heard, that creator tell me it's a sin or don't mess with it completely, not even for your people, then I'll leave it alone. But I don't eat it like at home. I'm not going to mess with it at home. Like once in a while, like when I go out there with them, I mess with it sometimes a little bit. It's smoked or something like that. I mess with it, but I don't eat meat. Because that meat, man, and I don't know, man, the meat will make you kill the bathroom. Eating meat, like beef eaters, man, you don't want to be around beef eaters, man. Not when they can't be in your family, man. When they go, you don't want to be around that bathroom, man. They talking about they represent it. Man, they kill your bathroom, man. A meat eater will kill your bathroom. If you're a vegan or vegetarian, man, your bathroom's cool. Your bathroom's cool. You get a little scent, but your bathroom's cool. You ain't killing the toilet and stuff. You ain't got to. I'm talking about another subject, but I'm just saying, man, you don't have to. You don't use the toilet paper like you're a meat eater or nothing. You just don't, man. Your body cleans itself like it's supposed to. Because you're not supposed to have to use toilet paper. That's for when you get sick. You have to use toilet paper. But if you're not sick, you shouldn't have to use toilet paper. Now figure that one out. Your doctor ain't never told you that. No nutritionist, nobody's ever told you that. You're not supposed to have to use toilet paper. Why are you the only mammal got to use toilet paper? Don't make sense. Your domestic animals have to use toilet paper. Because you bred them and you're feeding them. So they don't have like the wild cats, they eat the bones and stuff, like eat the fur, some of the wild animals. And so that is what cleans them on the way out. Same thing with the birds, like the predatory birds. All that fur cleans out everything when it comes out. Us, we don't eat the fur. We eat fibers. And so that takes care of us. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Oh, man, you got a white man. You going to stink, man, whatever. Please. I'm not saying that I don't use toilet paper. But if I look at it, there ain't nothing on it. So, like I said, I learned from living my life. I learned. So I'm wiping nothing. Whereas you wiping a lot. That's the difference. When your diet is right, there's nothing to wipe. So what you talking about? So that means your body does take care of it. If it's nothing to wipe. If you wipe in the paper's dry, then that means your body took care of what it's supposed to. I'm just telling you. You guys look at stuff. A lot of people look at stuff differently than what I look at it. But I'm just saying, I look at it through my eyes, and I know that. And I start putting all the information together. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we even on toilet paper? I ask questions why, and then I try to figure out the answer. I try to get the answer. Because if I listen for a scientific explanation, it's gonna be all kinds of bullshit. Believe me, if I talk to a scientist about it, they're gonna hit me with all kinds of shit. Oh, that's why it is, and then I'm gonna be like, if I'm a studious like that, if I'm if I'm a scholar, educational scholar, for a mainstream educational scholar, I'm gonna fall for everything they tell me. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, wormhole. Oh, black hole. Oh, this I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna suck right into it. Oh, it's theories though. Oh, okay, but it's a theory, but it's really it works out as true, right? All right, whatever. Yeah, but y'all sir ain't gonna go back and look at it. Okay, Jay Brown, you took something back. Okay, I'm not gonna check out whatever he did. Derek Bay crying. Y'all sir, y'all sir said bring your plate open. Oh, Jay Brown says y'all sir, bring your plate open. Open the oven. It will jump right out. That's lazy right there, brother. Okay, Jay Brown said I'm vegan. Hey, Jay Brown, that's lazy right there, huh? You imagine? Look, hey, this is what y'all do. You got the platter. All you gotta do is put it next to the hot pan in the oven, and just wait a second, and your fish jumps right on the plate. Okay, second step to that, Jay Brown. So what happens? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So what happens with that fish? It's jumping. Okay, we already know it's jumping. So what does it do when you put it on the platter and you're about to serve it? Who's cutting it? Is everybody at the table gonna be okay with cutting a jumping fish? That's y'all sir's duty. So y'all sir, you have to cut it at the table and divide it up the portions for everybody because it's jumping. Man, I wouldn't feel comfortable cutting into a jumping fish. Fish still jumping, man. Man has done some things on this earth. I'm not even gonna say everything. Man has done some things on this earth. Yeah. Jay Brown said he said when people eat meat, they're not even eating the meat where they can receive healthy collagen. Yeah, which is good for the elasticity of your dermis, well, epidermis, and dermis too. You know, your skin. In layman's term, your skin is what he's saying. Keep your skin beautiful. Eating or even your body, your skin actually absorbs nutrients like that too. So you can actually use vegetables, the right combination of herbs and stuff on your skin to help correct your skin from the outside too. Well, he's right about that though. But I put that in my head right now, brother. I put that in my head, just cutting some fish that's jumping. Okay, how do you even feel right about feeding your family that, y'all sir? God dang, y'all sir's crazy. Y'all sir sitting there, he's telling his wife, hey, the fish still jumping. It's done, but it's still jumping, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm going to cut you some. What your wife going to say, y'all sir? She down with that? Like, yeah, go and cut me a slice of that. I love them chips. She's going to be like, give me those potatoes with that jumping fish. You got to watch your damn plate. You can't even leave. You got to watch your plate the whole time. That fish might jump off your plate. While you dipping it in the tartar sauce or whatever, while you putting hot sauce on it. Does it react more with hot sauce, y'all? Or does it react more with teriyaki or tartar sauce? Or I don't know about the barbecue sauce on fish, but what kind of sauce you put on your fish, y'all, sir? Use what's that one that everybody, sriracha. Here, I don't know where you guys live at. Well, I know where you live, but I'm saying I don't know where you guys live at. I don't know what they use a lot, but here where I live at, one of the biggest sauces that they use on everything is sriracha. At one point they was putting sriracha on everything. Sriracha this, sriracha that. And I actually like sriracha too, but I went and got instead of getting like the sauce, which I have used before, I got so I use sriracha seasoning. I don't even know. Don't ask me where I got it at. Shit, it's like a 20-ounce container of that, like sriracha, but it's the seasoning. So you can mix that with all your tomatoes and stuff like that, and you get that sriracha taste, but you don't have to deal with the liquid, because I think a lot of these, like the sauces and stuff like that, a lot of them they put ascorbic acid. They put acids in there. They either put the citric, is it called citric or citric? I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff. In English, I'm not. Other languages, I can pronounce a lot of stuff. Yeah, I get messed up with English, and I get messed up with some of that Far Eastern language. I get messed up. But other languages, I can pronounce the words. But it's English, and then some of the Far Eastern European, I can't pronounce a lot of the stuff they have. It's just the spelling. You know, they put a lot of odd letters before another letter. You're like, how the hell you pronounce that? SKH or something. What the hell is XKH? And then Y, and then they put LACHICS or something. You're like, what the hell is that? Skylar Hakadich? No, I can't. Those kind of mess me up. Yeah, so say I love sriracha. Yeah, sauce. Yeah, I love that sriracha, man. Yeah, y'all sir get it. He said, but for battered fish, he said, yeah, you need the tartar sauce. Y'all sir, look, I'm making y'all sir hungry. He might leave. Y'all sir might go. He might just, I know y'all sir is crazy, man. Jay Brown said, just imagine you're a grizzly catching a jumping salmon upstream with your teeth. Yeah, that's how you got to do. Okay, I mean, we on the subject, man. I'll say, so, Jay Brown, what's the timing? How do you time? How you time when it's gonna jump, Derek? You done cook the fish. How you time when it's gonna jump to where you can put the knife and fork in it? Okay, he up like this, so you like, okay, one. Okay, you got to cut real quick because he gonna go up again. You got to catch the pattern first. One, if he's jumping fast, you can never get that knife and fork in him. But y'all sir said, yeah, he want that batter. He want the tartar sauce. He said he don't care if he has to put his fish out in the middle of a big table where he can't jump off. He gonna get that. He gonna get that fish ate down. Y'all sir said at Jay Brown. He said you're going too far now. Yeah. No, it's not. Hey, you talking about fish that's moving? That's not too far fetched. If your fish is moving, that's not too far fetched to think that you're going to have to act like a grizzly to catch it when it's cooked. I wouldn't be used to that. If I seen that as a child, that would traumatize me from eating anything. That should have happened when I was a child. That way I'll be traumatized. I probably wouldn't be here right now, but I know I know I would be I would be healthier, that's for sure. Well, then again, you'd be healthy, but then they still change the vegetables too. So even us that don't eat meat, we're in the same boat as the meat eaters, but not quite as bad. We don't smell like meat eaters. Meat eaters stink. Then let them sweat. I guarantee you, if you got a sensitive nose like I do, if somebody's on that pork diet and beef, you can smell it. It comes out of their sweat. You can smell it. Just think somebody that ate nothing but kale all day. You're not gonna smell that. It's gonna smell fresh. Celery and kale. I'm gonna tell you what makes your mouth and your body some of the freshest things you can eat. And I'm not saying these are the best vegetables, but parsley, apple, kale, and celery. Matter of fact, if you want energy, I just gave you, what did I say, ginger? And ginger. Matter of fact, if you want energy, get you a nice juicer that can juice all of those. I'm not going to endorse any type of brand. I would go get mine so I can show y'all what it is. Mine is very expensive. Mine comes with like a 14-year warranty or something like that. I got a macerator. But I'm not saying you have to get a macerator, but that combination, apple, ginger, celery, parsley. And even when you drink it, you're going to be, oh, that's fresh. It's fresh going down. It make your mouth feel fresh. It's like, oh, wow, okay. You need that. Clear those taste buds out. And then you'll be wanting to drink water after that. Like, I need me about 2 glasses of water. Matter of fact, I don't even have my water today. I already killed it earlier. Yeah, garlic is good though. Garlic is good. It's kind of it's one of those up in the air. I just had. It's funny that you brought it up because I was just having a discussion with my friend yesterday about the garlic. I said, you know what? I'm not 100% sure on garlic. I said it might be one of those other vegetables that they made like a hybrid, but it may not be. It might be. I got to research it more. I can't find much on garlic, but I know the one that's in between garlic and onions. That one scares me. I think that one is before they had the term GMO. They use hybrid, and I think the shallots. I think that might be. Is that what they call shallots, right? Shallots. I think that one might be the GMO. I think that might be in between garlic and onion. Yeah. Derek Bay said, "No, I'm good on the undying fish." Yeah, that's a good term. I like that one. That's a good one, Derek. Yeah. You get my stamp of approval on that one. Derek Beatty gets my stamp of approval on that. On saying that. That's actually it's funnier than what y'all see. That shit got me dying. I can't die in here with the laughter, but that's just funny. No shit though. It's true though. The undying fish. Who eats the undying fish? God, really? Let's start the franchise up, Derek Bailey. Let's start the franchise up. The undying fish market, fish restaurant. So we serving sandwiches. They wrapping them up and put them in the bag, and they jump in the bag. We make sure. I mean, how many people gonna have a good take on that? Be like, oh hell yeah, man. We make sure we give you fresh fish. Our fish is so fresh, even when it's cooked, it's still moving. So you taking home a sandwich. Remember, you got because fish markets you got the white bags, right? Where you live, they got the white bag, right? So you got a bunch of white bags, and you got the whole order. You got 5 fish sandwiches in there, the chips, the sauces, the hot sauces. What else comes with fish in most fish places? Some kind of nasty ass coleslaw type of thing, or a salad. So you got your bag, your big ass white bag, and you see it moving all over the place because you got the undying fish sandwiches. Man, I want my fish fresh, man. I need me some undying fish sandwiches. God dang. You imagine your whole family eating undying fish sandwiches? You can't even sleep, brother. You trying to sleep and that fish jumping in your stomach. Yeah. No, not the mini onions, yeah. Now the green onions I love. Can't nobody tell me nothing about no green onions. I will mess up some green onions. Matter of fact, I'm about to make some grains, some kamut or spelt. I'm gonna make some, and I'm gonna use the garlic because I wouldn't got it because I stopped using garlic for a while because I wasn't sure if it was a hybrid or not. Still not, but I go light on that. I go heavier on onions. So I'm gonna do onions. It's gonna be all onions. It's gonna be onions, green onions, and garlic, and I'm gonna make it like fried rice, and then I'll put some other vegetables in like bell peppers, and some other vegetables in there, but mostly those 3 to make sure you get all those nutrients and stuff, and maybe some ginger. I love some ginger, man. But you gotta be careful. A lot of times on these vegetables, you gotta be careful. So I would say that really wash them good. Shit, I'm not scared. If I use my vegetables right away, I use hot water. So I wash my vegetables with hot water. If they strong enough, if they roots or something, I wash them with hot water. Nobody never taught me. I'm like, shit, dude, don't use cold water on that shit. Wash that shit off with some hot water. Especially if it's going right into a pot. And especially, and then again, if you're gonna skin it, wash that shit off with some hot water. I even wash my kale with hot water. I wash it with boiling water. I promise you. I put all my kale in a bowl. I pour boiling water on it just for a second, just long enough to, get it in to whatever chemicals or whatever's in there, and then I pour it out, and then you can throw ice on top of that, and that actually will keep your kale in the refrigerator. It keeps it longer. It looks better because it's greener. That hot water brings out more color, and you can still make salad with it and everything, because you're not boiling it. You're just like real quick, hot water. That's my secret. All chopped up. And you can cook that. You can stir fry that faster. You can boil it faster. You can put it in meals. You can still juice it. That's it. I don't never hear anybody talking about that. Yeah. Derek say the mini onions. Yeah, we got that. Okay, Derek Blake say I need a juicer. Yeah, brother. Yeah, you got some out there. Yeah, if you get a good one, hey, them shits, that's appliances. Anything women stuff costs a lot. That's considered a woman's. It would have been considered like a woman's appliance. You know, appliances always been hot. Women had all the appliances back in the day. That the hair dryer, they had all the shit, all the all that shit's there. Hair dryer, toaster, mixer, blender, food processor, all that shit's women stuff. So juicer, that's, you know, I don't know. They don't label it like that. They never. I don't think they ever labeled it like that. But they used to market it like they market all the appliances like kitchen appliances. They market all that shit towards women. But now, shit, we need them now. Men need to have a, you know, you need to have a good juicer. So try to find, if you want to do all juicing, you probably need like a macerating juicer. They're easier to clean too, I think. And they're more fail proof than the one with the blade. The one with the blade is not, you're missing some of the juice. They've shown that too. I've seen demonstrations where they have the little blade that they leave a whole lot of juice behind. Like shit, like 30% of your juice. That's not good. Yeah. Jay Brown said juicing is essential in boxing for sure. He said Eagles wear as Dylan White. Oh shit, Dylan White ain't doing no juicing. I mean, yeah, he's doing juicing, brother, but he's not doing the juicing we doing. I get your joke though. Yeah, he's not doing the juicing that we doing. You said you wash it with hot water first. Yeah. I boil water. Because first what I used to do, I didn't have a pot that was big enough. And I was almost burning the shit out of myself. I was boiling the water, and then I was dumping all the kale in there. So, but what I do now is I put a big bowl, stainless steel bowl. I have a huge bowl. I put the kale in there, take the boiling water. It don't have to be a whole lot, and you pour it over there, you mix it. So get all that junk, all the chemicals and shit out of your food, and then you pour it out, and then you get it cold as soon as possible, like throwing ice on it or ice cold water, and you chill it until it's cold. So no matter how much water you got to put it on it, you chill it until it's cold, and then you drain it. And it works good. It stays in the refrigerator up, I'm going to say at least a week and a half or two, probably 10 days or more, that you can keep it. You're going to eat it by then, but then you can make different stuff. You make your salad, you make your soup, you make whatever meal, you can throw your kale in there, whatever like that, but it's good, brother. It's done. That's just an easy way to keep your kale. You know, in the kale, it's green. It looks better than it did fresh. It's like, damn, why does it look, it's brighter after that water hit it. It's like that water brings that life back into it. Looks like it's out on the farm. Yep. But I do it with I don't do it with baby kale. I do it with like the big kale, chopped, chopped and poured on there. And you're not gonna rinse more than just a few seconds. Just like 10 seconds or so. Boiling water. Don't burn the shit out yourself. Then drain that water, and then cold water that shit right away. Yeah, all the dirt and grit, get all that shit off of there. I use the hot water. I used to use cold water like everybody. I'm like, this cold water ain't doing it. Something in my mind told me that the hot water is not going to kill all the vitamins. That was just a myth. Whatever nutrients is in there, they not going nowhere. What they do, evaporate? Get out of here. I stopped listening to all the bullshit. The scientific shit I don't go for. I'm just saying that I go for this common sense. You cooking vegetables and shit, the shit's good, it got vitamins. You cooking your yams and shit up, or your sweet potatoes, they still good when you cook them. Matter of fact, they don't taste as good. Raw sweet potatoes just don't, you're not used to eating stuff like raw sweet potatoes and raw yams. A lot of the root vegetables, most people aren't used to eating. People aren't even really used to eating raw onions. I eat raw onions. You can if you're not going to be around people, because you don't want people squinting and doing their nose when you're trying to holler at them. Especially a girl, man. You might meet one of you decide, hey, I'm going to meet me a girl today. And you got all ungioned out. You got all kinds of onions and shit. Onions and and garlic all on your breath. Yeah, you can't meet her that day. She'll be like, I'm good. She gonna give you the I'm good. You know, and you're gonna be walking off. She gonna give you get there. You know, she gonna give you the I'm good. No, nah, I'm straight. She gonna do the whole. You know, when one of their eyes closed on one side, she gonna give you that, brother. She gonna be like, in the shoulder hunch. Damn, she gonna give you. She might be nice though. She might not give you the damn though. She might give you the eye flash. So you getting the stinky breath eye flash from the girl. You know. See, and you've been cooped up for so long. You're like, man, I'm gonna go look for a girl today, man. I'm gonna go holler at somebody. Be your worst day because you find the one that you wanted and you killed it. Now you gotta wait another 3 months or something, 6 months. Yeah, she gave you the hunchy face. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, Derek Ray said I can eat raw onions. Never like beets though. I used to mess with beets heavy, but I don't because I heard that they, and I don't know if it's the red ones, but I know the sugar beets. I heard those are hybrids too. Just like I said, man. Like right now, I went shopping the other day, man, and I come out the damn store and they got one box of watermelon with seeds. It's half gone. I'm already leaving because I have to go do something else. And so I'm thinking, even right now, I'm like, damn. I've been thinking in my mind, man, I wonder how many watermelons they got left, or if they do, or if I got to go shop somewhere else. Because we were just talking about this like maybe a week or two ago. I said I only get to shop for watermelons once a year. And I get to shop for grapes once a year. Because the grapes, they have the grapes with the seeds once a year. And they have the watermelon with the seeds once a year. I don't eat, I tell you, man, I don't eat stuff that's seedless, man. You keep eating seedless stuff, your ass gonna be seedless. Stop eating all that seedless shit. And that's just my words. I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But for me, it seemed like if you eat stuff with no seeds, that you're gonna end up with no seeds. Yeah. Even if you need seeds or not, you're going to end up without them. Derek Bray said when you go to Indian restaurant, they give you the raw onions with the lemon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a beet person. I used to juice beets. They mess up the juicer though. Because the juicer has carrots and beets mess up the juicer if you got plastic parts. It's like a permanent dye that comes out of them. A permanent dye, and it just dyes everything. Yeah, but I don't eat nothing if it don't have root vegetables. Yeah, but if it's supposed to have seeds, I don't mess with it. But I eat root vegetables. Actually, people don't know that root vegetables actually have seeds. You just never get to see them. Like the beets and the what's the little ones called? The little ones, turnips. No, I'm getting them all mixed up. Radishes, all that. Onions. You never see the onion seed. Most people never seen the onion seed. Most onion seeds are black. A lot of the black seed vegetables and stuff and fruits are very nutritious. They got that black seed. And they're supposed to be here because a black seed, little education here, a black seed in nature is a seed that's been around for a long time. And the reason it's around for a long time is because the animals, like the birds, birds can't smell seeds. And then the ground animals, like for instance, like the groundhogs and all that, they can't see them. Or they can't smell them. And they can't really see them. They're black seeds because they blend in with the ground. How do I know that? Because it's common sense. And I'm a thinker. I think about stuff. Okay, so if I had to determine which seeds was more natural to this earth, stuff that's going to be planted by other animals, and the reason they're able to plant them successfully is because they eat they'll eat something, they'll swallow some seeds, and then they'll let the seeds come back out. And then no other animal besides a dung beetle or something like that is going to mess with the seeds but then the seeds are planted again. That way, that makes it a wild, that's another process of having wild vegetables and stuff like that. That's why I said corn is not natural. Corn is not natural to the earth. It doesn't follow the natural order. It grows a thick husk on top of it, and if it falls on the ground, it's just going to sit there. It's going to either rot or dry out, but it will never be. The animals will never plant it. Watermelons, with animals is going to plant that. I don't care what kind of animal. It don't even matter. It could be what they call the boy with the eyes. What's his name? Raccoon with the eyes. Yeah, it could be a raccoon. Whatever. They're going to plant those seeds. But black seeds you don't see. Those are the natural fruits, vegetables, whatever. Black seeds. If you got some bright yellow or white seeds, that's probably not the shit is not as natural. I'm just saying for the most part. Now some of them are. Some of the white seeds are. So don't take it for complete granted or whatever. But yeah, because that it's based on area too, though. And some like some melons and some like squashes, they have like a jumble of seeds too, and they might be white, but they're all stuck. They have membranes on them. They're all stuck together, so it's harder for animals ain't gonna just sit there and eat that many seeds. So it doesn't matter if birds see those because they're only gonna pull so many of those. They're gonna drop some of them. Yeah, nature has good designs for stuff. Derek said, I have family. He said won't eat anything with seeds. Oh my god, yeah. And it's good. It's good that you bring that point up because I was in a store one time, and because I was working in a store and I was listening to conversations and stuff, and you hear the kids with the mom and dad, and one of the kids said, "I don't like anything. I don't like fruit with seeds." I was like, "What?" It was this young kid said that. I don't like fruits with seeds. Huh? You got to spread seeds to multiply. Yes, you cloning everything like the bananas are all cloned. So the kids are getting used to it. That's the new generation coming up are the cloned kids. They like cloned vegetables and cloned fruits and all that. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Derek brought it out though. Derek said, "I got family. They won't eat anything with seeds." Oh, they got seeds in it. Well, shit, I had seeds in me too. I want to keep them. Even if I don't use them, I want to keep them. I want to be known as a person that is seeded. I want to be a seeded person. A man. I want to be a man with seeds than a man without seeds. They got Derek. Derek all happy the one got the watermelon with the seeds. I don't like no seeds. Okay, that's just more watermelon for me. Shit, forget that. I'm not going to get seedless watermelon, seedless grapes, all that. And I love my grapes, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait till I can get the ones. And I promise y'all, I'm not just telling you guys. I actually keep seeds. I don't keep every last seed from the fruit and vegetables, but I keep seeds. I collect seeds just to make sure. I gotta make sure, brother, because they might say one time, "Oh no, we don't carry the ones with the seeds no more." Shit, at least I got the seeds. You feel me? At least I got them. But let's get back again. Let's go back over there. But anyway, like I said about Earl Spence. So Earl Spence with the three or four different doctors and stuff. So Earl Spence is the truth. And my point that I was making is he said he wants the winner, which makes a lot of sense. Because of course you're going to want the winner because you're interested in straps. I want that strap. I don't care about Manny. He don't care about Manny like that. He cared about Manny, but he's showing the proper language is that I really don't care about you if you don't have it. I care about you. I cared about you for a second, and just because of the name, and you don't have a strap. But if you fight this guy, and this guy beats you, and you don't have a strap, I want that strap. Yeah, Derek Breakdown. They say I guess it's too much work to eat anything with seeds. That's what I think too. Sometimes when I be talking to people about that, I'm like, damn, they just lazy, man. You can't. Damn. I used to love when I was a baby. I used to love to sit on the porch, man, and spit seeds out on the street. You know, just wait till it dry up and then you sweep them up. Or if you really serious, that's why you put the paper bag in front of your mouth. Spit them in the paper, that brown bag. You spit them off in there. Or you got our sunflower seeds. I used to get tired of cracking each sunflower seed. Used to mess my mouth up. And so I used to just chew them whole with the salt and juice and all that. And you actually swallow some of that shit. To swallow that, but most you just spit that out after you get all the goodness. So you just get the oil and juice out of the seed, which is real teeny inside the sunflower seed, and you spit that out. Or you sit there and crack seeds all day. That's an ethnic thing. When we shake our seeds in our hand, we pop one in our mouth. Our peanuts or something, we pop one in our mouth, crack them. And you get so good at cracking seeds and peanuts and stuff, you can do them in your mouth without getting all the shards and shit in your mouth. Crack them up, spit them out like a champ. That's how we do, man. Throw a couple of seeds in there, crack, crack. Okay. Spit, spit. Crunch, crunch. And on to the next, baby. That's how we do, man. That's how family get along. Derek Bay said, it's hard unless you are going to a farmer's market to find grapes with seeds. Yeah, I did that too. I did that, brother. They didn't have them. I can't be going to every farmer's market they got. But you're right. That's a good place to get them. Yeah, matter of fact, I do need to go back because I need to get some more of that. I need to get some more moringa. That moringa, I need to get some more of that. That's real nutritious for you too. That's really good for you. I'm going to try that one. I'm just going to eat moringa just like religiously. Just like kill it. Just to see what the nutritional value, what it does, because it's supposed to be like real high in protein. It comes from a tree. It's the leaves, but it's supposed to be real high in value as far as protein. It's supposed to have a lot of vitamins in it, and then plus it's supposed to suppress your need for water and stuff. That's a survival food. So do you think they would try to strip Spence? Nah, I doubt if they're gonna try to strip him because he has to go get surgery, and he just fought. He just fought last year. Manny went over a year before they got his ass. And look at Bud. When the last time Bud fought, he still got a strap. So I think Spence will be okay, but Spence, he a beast. And he's saying all the things. See, a lot of you people, you're not listening to what these fighters are saying. I'm listening to what he's saying. Spence is saying, give me the winner. So it wasn't about it. It's not a Manny jump. It's a Manny jump, but now that my eyes messed up, that was a dream. It faded out. But if I can get him later, if he have a belt, I get him. But I don't want Ugas to slip and get beat by somebody. He'll be chasing. But then if Ugas retains, does he fight Earl? Did you see? And I'm not being any kind of way, so y'all don't judge me. But did you see Ugas' girl? His girlfriend or wife or whatever? He got a nice looking girlfriend. I seen him walking with. She's tall, long, wavy hair and stuff. Nice, man. Nice. Shout out to Ugas for you and your girl, man. Y'all look good. I say y'all look good. I'm not looking at your girl like that. Y'all look good as a couple, man. I like that. I like to see us matched up like that. I like to see us matched up a certain way. Because I don't want, these forums are so shady. It's like, I might say the wrong thing. You never heard me say I want to see all black people with black people, all brown people with brown people, all white. I'm not saying it like that. Plus, I don't care because I go deeper than that because I go with spirit. But I said they just look like a good couple to me. They might not be. They might fight all the time. But hey, for me, it's a good matchup. I like it. So shout out to the brother. So shout out to the brother for, because he went and got one. That's one of the ones I wanted like that. So girls, if you out there looking, if you look like that, you're one of the ones probably that I like. I always end up getting caught with the same kind. They look kind of like her, a little bit lighter skin, tall, attitude, and I never make it. Always something happens, but that's what I'm attracted to. I can't stop, and then I get in trouble with them like every time. I'm like, damn, here go another one. And this is the worst part about it. They always come up to me. Always. I just had one come up to me like a few weeks ago. They always do. Oh, I'm gonna come see you. They always hey, here we go again. And they know that's the one I fall for every time. I love those little peanut butter brown. About peanut butter brown. I see Sir Flame out there. Yep. Sir Flame. And matter of fact, Sir Flame was the one that came in and said, yeah, she bad. I was talking to Derek Bailey, and here comes Sir Flame. Sir Flame came from nowhere, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Derek, you're right. He said, look at when Keith held the belts hostage also, yep. And then that's when Sir Flame came in and said, yeah, she bad. And Derek Bailey said, yeah. Derek Bailey salute at Sir Flame. Yeah, but Sir Flame said, yeah, he said, salute to Eagles Web. Boxing, right? He said, salute to the chat. He said, and as always, jab that like button, baby. Oh, y'all neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles Web Boxing. If you want to find out what neck is, just come in here messing up, and Sir Flame going to show you. He got that fire up. He got that 100 up good with that glove in them things, man. And when we say things, we're not talking about a ratchet. We're talking about things. It could be anything you want to. It's not that thing, but it's in here. It applies to here. Got to clean up all my language, man. We get taken down, man. They shut us down Monday. They just killed us. Like, get out of here with your show. I was dropping. That was the knowledge drop show right there, Derek Bailey. Yeah, we had some subjects, man. Y'all brought up too much stuff. You and that was it Lala D? I think Lala D was with you, right? Y'all brought up too much stuff, man. Y'all know this is boxing and grown folks chat, but y'all can't bring up that much stuff all at once. Woo! I'm surprised I didn't get completely terminated. I was asking for it. I said I don't care, but I'm surprised I didn't get terminated on that one, man. Y'all had that subject heated. That's the heated debate right there. People don't want to hear stuff like that. They don't want to hear truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They want, they want to keep bringing up. They want to keep talking about that life started in Africa and stuff. Everybody keep believing. That's all they want to believe. Like, okay, you go ahead and believe that. Like, oh, we didn't have life over here, but now your ass is over here. If life started there, we'll take your ass back to where life started. But nobody want to be over there, but that's where it started. That means all the ground over there, everything is the most fertile and everything else over there, because that's where it started. It only makes sense this stuff starts in the most fertile place. It's not going to start in the most barren place, is it? Derek Bay said, all right. He said, all right, I got to say it like Sir Flame. Yeah, she bad. Yeah. I'm respectful. Y'all, see, y'all ain't no good, man. Yeah. I said they look good as a couple. That's me, as the host. I'm going to say they look good. She looked good. She looked good with him. He looked good with her. I don't hate. But believe me, I understand what you guys are saying. I just cannot, you guys are writing it. I just can't say it like you guys are saying it, but I understand that sentiment right away. I understand it. So I'm not, don't trip. I understand. Don't think, oh, ego like this. Don't think, y'all should already know. You should already know. I got it. I got you, brother. Sir Flame come back with the crying. He laughing. Yep. That's what Eagles Web about, though. But this whole thing with the whole Raleigh thing, I didn't understand that. I guess I gotta research that or whatever. But if he's retiring and complaining and stuff, first 1 minute he wants Haney, next talking about Haney is chinny, will get knocked out easy, but then next minute he's being dogged. Haney's this, Haney's that. Now I want to retire. It's just too much. Lopez everybody talking about Tank. Oh yeah, I want that smoke with Tank. And what happened? Nobody's fighting him. Santa Cruz fought him. Huh? You got people fighting him. It ain't like nobody is not fighting him. He's gonna go through the people. He's gonna go through whoever he wants to. He gonna beat you, Keith. You just think because that power that little man got is real. He gonna beat you. You bring your ass down and mess around in his weight class. Take your ass down to the 140. You gonna end up getting stopped. Tank is gonna stop you because you gonna move. You're not as fast as you think you are. And Tank is gonna clip you. Now 147, you got a better chance. I'm still might edge him out with you. I don't know. Because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you win lately. I have to see you guys win. And Cinnamon Bun, you talking a whole lot of mess. You talking a lot of shy. If you're going to talk like that, then get your ass in there and fight. Go in there and fight Plant. I'm tired of your replacements. Now, I did listen to one. I don't listen to all these interviews, but I did listen to, I forgot where was that. I want to give him a shout out if I know. It might have been Fight Hype. But I did hear Leonard Ellerby. Now, he wasn't hating, and he ever said, I'm not hating. He said we all know. We've been looking at the caliber of fighter that Canelo's been fighting. And he said it's not, those matchups ain't the best matchups that he could be fighting. We want to see you with a more challenging fight. We want to see you against like the Charlos. We do want to see the Plant. But we want to see the Benavidez and the Charlos and the Plants and stuff. We want to see those kind of fights. Shit. I want to see you with Bud. I want to even see you with Spence, maybe. If you can get your big head ass back down to a regular weight, to your regular weight, because you're going to retire. If you're really building up all that muscle, once that shit turns flabby because it ain't real, or because it's enhanced, because you've been eating your special taco meat, once that shit leaves your body, you're gonna be like you're gonna be a fat midget. That's all you're gonna be, is a little fat midget. Like a lot of the fighters that used to train, used to fight, they just fat. They just fat midgets are fat. Metabolism drops to the ground, and you're just gonna be a fat. This is gonna be a fat cinnamon bun. Then you're really gonna look like a cinnamon bun. But to get in there and throw those things against somebody who we want to see you throw them against. We're tired of asking. You hear us. It's not like you don't. Yeah, people act like these fighters don't ever get on the internet. They don't know what people are saying about them. You know good and damn well what people are saying about you. People saying get your ass out there and fight who we need to see you fight. But who's real? Bud need to get his ass out there and fight. I don't want to hear about Porter. I want to see about Porter. So you real. And I'm going to keep bringing up Deontay Wilder. So Deontay Wilder, you already knew that Tyson Fury was going to flake. You should have had another fight lined up before October. So you can, sharpen your skills. Right? Who else need to get their ass out there and fight? There's too many fighters that need to get their ass out there and fight. All the Gary Russells, and stuff are trying to get fights, or they're fighting. But the main Gary Russell that we all talk about, you need to get your ass out there and fight. Colbert, you need to get your ass out there to fight. You were supposed to have a rerun. You were supposed to have that. You were supposed to re-up on the fight, but did you re-up? Nope, you didn't re-up. You should have been re-upping. You thought you had a mark out there, and you didn't. Because I told you was fighting a Mongolian, and I see D-Lo 404 out there. Salute to D-Lo 404. Yep, we all late show today, but yeah. Let me see. Did he murder that like button on his way in? Yep, he did. Of course, that's my brother. Of course, he gonna murder the like button on the way in. Yep. But like I said, Earl is standing up. He's doing the right thing. He's saying what needs to be said. He's actually killing arguments before they start. But that statement that he made, like I said, I'm gonna go over the statement again. The statement that he meant, or that he made. And not about the doctors. Okay, he's seen all these doctors, but I'll be back. And I want the winner. Just to let you know, it ain't for me. It ain't all Manny. You know what I mean? It's not all Manny. I want the winner. Whoever the winner is, that's who I want. And that's how you talk as a champ. You want the winner, because that way you're sticking with your, what your the narrative that you started, which was strap seasoning. The Manny idea was good. It went out the window. So now I'll just take the strap. If Manny loses, if Manny wins, then I still want Manny, because then he have a strap. But believe me, once Earl missed that fight, he stopped thinking about it. He's not thinking about it at all. That's the last thing on his mind. His thing is getting better and then fighting whoever got the belt. That's it. Okay, Dilo 404 said I think Colbert is about to fight for the WBA belt, and I hope he does as good as he can. If he's finally gonna get his ass out there and fight, yeah. But he needed to run that back with Tug. You need to run that one back. There's a lot of fighters that need to run shit back, but they're not running back. You need to run it back. And the one that, Canelo, which is everybody praising, you praise him a lot. I know people praise him a lot. He has more run backs than anybody. He might have more run backs than anybody in the history of boxing right now. What he got, like 4? He got 4 that he need to run back? 4 fights that he need to run back. Come on now, you're the best of the best, but you got 4 fights that you need to run back. And he got other fights. Like I said, I was mentioning about Leonard Ellerbe. Like he said, he wasn't hating, but he's saying that, he said, you've seen his opposition. We just need to see other fights out of him. Ain't nobody hating on Canelo, but we need to see you fight other people. But I covered it before, and I told you guys about this whole resume shit. We bring up all that shit. We bring up all the resume, no. For me, I mean, you, for each his own. But for me, when it's not it's whose ass did you whoop lately? That's it. That's my resume. My resume is not going to be about what BoxRec said, what the WBA said, or what some commentator said. It's what your fist said. Whose ass have you whooped lately? Oh, you whooped him? Okay, that's what you counting on? Okay, let's go. And so we need to get the fighters. Yeah, we need to get more fighters just saying, let's go. Yeah. So that's what the top is. The top is who's real. And what y'all know about that? I changed the title because, of course, I got cut off the first time. But brother, said boxing late start. Who is real in boxing? And that's what we got to find out, man. We're going to find out, because this is slowly coming to fruition, all these things. Everything's coming up. Like if I pull up, like right now, let me see. If I go to YouTube right now, I'll just random pull up this YouTube. And not to read anything. I mean, I'm not going to give out anything. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not going to tell anybody to go anywhere. But we know, okay, so Manny and them, they had the press conference, right? But right now I'm looking at something. The Zone has out, I'll say this, Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Igor Kavaliauskas, right? So they have him. And then it says Manny Pacquiao stares down Ugas, which he's not staring him down, he's staring up at him. And that shit don't work. Ain't nobody scared. Okay, I don't see nothing for sports. But I just clicking on the YouTube to see what kind of shit they got. This is our world that we living in. I'm not gonna read nothing they talk about somebody in the Pentagon got their mouth running. I'm not even gonna talk about the crisis in Afghanistan. I'm not even gonna go there with all this shit. We've been there already. Derek Bailey, me and Derek Bailey, we've been there, done that already. That shit's over with for us. And I don't. That's gonna start a whole nother discussion. Another one. Somebody else talking about Iraq, Afghanistan, and then Biden's talking about the Taliban. That's all we getting. That's it. I mean, within the last couple of days, that's what they entertained us with. is what they call karma, like karma fails and stuff like that. That's all. That's what we get caught with. Nothing else. Yeah. And see now, I mean, I don't know whether to believe this information or not, but see, somebody has up here. They have that Freddie Roach is saying that Errol Spence may never fight again, and he says it's a shame because Pacquiao wants that fight. Says Freddie Roach. And why isn't Earl gonna fight again when Earl keeps saying that he's gonna make the comeback? You see why my topic fits who's real or what's real? Is because you always get these stories. We're always getting these stories constantly. Shawn Porter gonna fight. Shawn Porter's not gonna fight. Shawn Porter's scared. No, he's not scared. What's gonna happen? What's going to happen is we need to see what the hell's going to happen. Is you guys need to get out there and fight. And so that way I don't have to keep reading through headlines. Because I'm not going to be clicking on all this shit to see if the story's true. It's usually for views because they're going to talk like extra long about something that doesn't take that long. I listen to my brother D-Lo. I haven't even, and I got to probably refresh your thing because your feeds disappear again. So I got to refresh that. Sometimes you got to sub and unsub or whatever to get the feeds and stuff like that. But D-Lo, he usually keeps his messages nice and short. It's not long and drawn out. You don't need 20 minutes. All you need is 2 to 3 minutes, like a song. That's all you need. You don't need 20 minutes. A live is different. So I get caught up. You guys will say certain stuff, and then that'll start another topic because this is actually a discussion. I know sometimes you guys want me to just come in and give out all the information and talk, but we haven't done that for a little while though. We'll get back to we'll do some shows like that, but I'd rather just pass the information out real like in short 3 minutes, and then we just talk about stuff, and you guys bring up different fighters and stuff. Yeah. Because I'm going to keep hearing, like, you guys haven't fought. Wilder, you haven't fought. But people were talking about, so your improvements that I seen, I was a little bit impressed with them. I don't care about those no more. Because you didn't fight. Now, if you would have fought somebody, and then I would have been impressed. I would still be probably impressed. But once you guys don't fight, all you fighters I named, once you're not fighting, like Bud, I'm not impressed with Bud no more. You understand? I'm not impressed with Bud no more. Right now, Bud is not a fighter. Bud is not a fighter. Yes, he is. Keith is not a fighter. If you're a fighter, then guess what? Get your ass out there and fight. But if you're not fighting, how can I call it? You're not fighting. That's it. And for you fighters that don't want to fight no more, you pulling out, oh, I'm going to retire and all this bullshit. After you called everybody out, something's wrong with that. Yep. Something's wrong with that when you pretend like nobody wants to fight you, but you calling everybody out. Hey, you're making us feel like there's no such thing as negotiations or anything. That's what you're making it seem like. That like negotiations don't work. You can't go out there and get a contract signed. And people falling for it. Oh yeah, they can't get the contract signed. Yes, they can. You can get a contract. You guys just got to, agree. That's it. You get agreement. Agreement, get the paperwork signed, and then fight. But I'm not counting any of you, especially if you haven't fought in a year, I don't count you as a fighter. Danny Garcia, he a troll, but he's still a fighter. Mikey Garcia, he's a troll, but he's not a fighter right now. And no, we want boxing We want boxing to be boxing again, but boxing has never been boxing. You know, it's been falling off. Boxing stayed boxing all the way up until, you know, till the end of Tyson maybe, in which that might even be too far. Because you got to realize in that era they had duckers in that era, so-called duckers. I'm not gonna say everybody did duck, but there was a lot of fights that we should have seen that we didn't get to see, like the Riddick Bowe fight. I would have liked to see Riddick Bowe versus Tyson, but Tyson said he would never fight Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe said, no, Tyson knew better than to fight me. And also, who's another one Riddick Bowe should have fought that we thought? Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe. Lennox Lewis should have fought Tyson when Tyson was fresh. Tyson would have really been big then, though. But it is what it is right now. But it's getting worse because of this social media. And fighters will be getting hurt because of the social media. That's going to get them hurt also. It is. They're going to get hurt because you got your fans. I'm going to do it for my fans. And no, sometimes you might not be up to that skill level. And again, that sticks with the top is what's real. That's not real. That's not realistic sometimes. If you're outclassed and outmatched, then don't do it. And I know I didn't name all the fighters, but there's a lot of fighters. There's a lot of you fighters. In my eyes, you're just retired right now. I got to see your comeback fight, because that's what it is with me. It's a comeback fight. If you don't fight, that's what it is. It's a comeback fight. Because you haven't been fighting. So it can't be anything but a comeback fight. See? I don't know. You guys have a different take on it. But that's the Eagles' take. So I'll put it that way. That's Eagles' take on it. Yep. Let me see. Okay, you guys still got me laughing about Ugas's girl. Yeah, she bad. Yeah. Dito got the thumbs up. Okay. Derek Bay said clickbait. Yeah, a lot of that should be clickbait. Yep. Yeah. And I'm not down with all that, the clickbait and that catfishing. I'm not down with that shit. I can't stand that shit, man. The main videos that I'll avoid, if they put a girl on the front, a half-naked girl, like they always do. They put a half-naked girl with a body as the thumbnail to get your attention. And then it says you won't believe the compromising positions or something. It's just all bullshit. It's going to be bullshit. That's exactly what it is. That's going to be clickbait. You're going to click on it. Because usually you got to see the real thing. If it's the real thing as the thumbnail, then you click on it. If it's not the real thing, if it's something that somebody just made up, nah, don't click on that. You like, nah, you're going to get caught every time. Okay, let me see. D-Lo404 said Lennox and Bowe, every time they agreed to fight, there would be a setback. Yeah. And I heard that Bowe, a lot of people think Bowe didn't want to fight, and people talking all that shit, but Bowe did want to fight. Bowe wasn't worried about that, what happened, that amateur shit. He wasn't worried about that. Bowe was a way better boxer. I'm sorry he had a way better jab, and he had better combinations than Lennox Lewis did. Lennox Lewis would stop a lot of times. Just go back and look at some of his fight. He paused in between punches. He'll throw punches, but then he'll pause like before he throw a big shot. It wasn't like no flow. Like, it wasn't like a flow. He'll pause like, and just be sitting like this sitting there. You can't always do that. You can't do that shit against Bowe. If he would have froze up on Bowe like that, he would have took a 4-piece. But anyway, that never happened, and so we could always speculate, and somebody can come in and get mad about that. But yeah, we made a lot of fights that we didn't get. Yeah, there's a lot of fights we didn't get that we should have got. And we're running into that now. So boxing, and I'm happy to see when I see people that care and want boxing to be cleaned up. I know my brother, I know he likes for boxing to be cleaned up, and that's why I mess with him. But some people just don't care. They want boxing to go wherever it's going to go. And we have to have, as the fans and stuff like that, in new media, we got to have some kind of, say on where boxing goes. It's just good. It's just right for us to have, some kind of say. We don't want to have zero say on it, Want to have some kind of say? Well, we got to be able to say something about boxing. Nope. Just shut up and take just go wherever we go. But when we do that, you know where we end up. Yeah, everybody knows where we end up. This is where we end up every time. If we just let something just take us, we end up on the troll train. The troll train. That's where we end up at. If we just let boxing do what it do. It's going to do what it do, baby. No. But we're going to try to be influenced, that's for sure. We're going to try to be like a positive influencer and not have like be stuck with all the catfishing and all the, the clickbait and all that crap. It gets you. And the reason we know that it gets you because it got us a couple of times. You know what I mean? All of it got us. So that's how we find out about it. But we grown folks though, so we learn like quick. Like, okay, I see what that is. I see what that is. They get you. They put that girl on there. You thought you had it. Nope. Got your ass. Yep. Derek Bay said yes early on. Bo was better than Lewis. Then he got Stewart. Yeah. Yeah, because Lennox Lewis got Stewart to help him set on his punches right. I'll tell you what. Emmanuel Stewart was not as impressed with Lennox Lewis as people think he was. All you have to do is go back to the Tyson fight. When they went into his corner, he was hysterical. He went crazy. He said, "Man, you take his ass out of there." He was getting mad because he said that Mike Tyson is just a shell of himself, and he wanted Lennox Lewis to take him out. But at the same time, he said he could mess around and catch you with some crazy shit. Yeah, so Emmanuel Stewart was panicking during that fight because he know that Mike Tyson, at any point in the fight, could just all of a sudden end it. Poof, hit you with some shit and just, split your skull in half, and that's it. And you feel like folding up, like, oh shit, I gotta fold up behind this. That's it. And y'all know usually I'm out of here, so I gotta get out of here. God dang. Derek Brady didn't say nothing. Derek Brady came in later than me. He like Eagle on. I guess I go in there. He's like, yeah, I know Eagle been on forever, but let me go on in there. Yeah, Eagle been on for a long ass time. This is my second stream. It's my second stream, man. The other one died out on me or got killed, but at least they let me go through this one, man. They let me make it through this one. Made it to my troll chain page, but hopefully we're gonna stop getting these trolls. I gotta maybe show this a lot more, like during the show. Maybe I have to stick this up there. Yep. But my show changes, dog. We keep it grown folks, but it changes the way that I do it, man. We used to have a lot of fun in the beginning, but we still have fun. But right now it's just nothing. There's nobody really talk too much about when it comes to boxing. There's been some fights, but it's like we can't even stay on the fight topic because of other stuff, man. And I'm sorry about that. If you come in here and we got distracted because we're talking about lineage stuff, I'm sorry about that. And I'm not sorry to you to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry because you came in here and you wanted all boxing, but this is boxing and grown folks chat too. And I got certain mods and I got people that come in and they want certain subjects and they will bring stuff up. They bring it to my attention and I'm not going to put it on hold like some people will and then answer them in an email. We just bring it out in the chat. And we're not trying to change this chat to turn it against anybody because I accept anybody. It don't matter. I don't care about your color or what your race or your national origin. But you got to realize if you do have an origin, then you got to understand other people have an origin. And if I tell you about your origin or if I talk about your origin, it's not no cap. It's not nothing. It's not a hurtful thing. It's just it's a factual thing. Or it might just be an opine. It might be my opinion. But I'm going to say that about everybody because I don't like certain things. And I know that certain things are not in their proper perspective. Like when it comes to race or anything else. we don't look at them. It's not in its proper perspective, and I just try to bring out the truth. And if you guys are gonna condemn me for bringing out the truth, then so be it. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna bring it out, especially if somebody in my audience if they want to hear about it. Then hell yeah, I'm gonna bring it out. You feel? So take that with you. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see. My shout out to all y'all. Y'all mess with me. Y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday, man. We've been on it for a little while. Kind of a the topics out there. We is on a little bit of everything, so it happens. But y'all know what it is, man. It's nothing but for me, nothing but blessings. This has been an Eagles Web broadcast. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Yep. Peace, y'all.